So recently I made a post in the Facebook group that I have with almost 2,000 people now, and a lot of you guys are in that group, and I asked you guys, what do you want to know? What questions do you have for me? I'm thinking about doing a YouTube video answering your questions, and so that's what we're gonna do today. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button, make sure you subscribe with the post notifications on, and now let's dive into your questions. I think we have around 10 to 15 questions here on my screen, and so let's just go through them. Some of them are more technical, some are more related to getting clients if you're selling funnels as a business and as a service. And so the first question we have is, how do you increase the speed of delivery? Okay, so the obvious answer would be to get better at what you do, but there are some things that I can, for example, if you go in here to Clickfunnels, I'll show you how I duplicate sections, because this is a little hack that, you know, when I told someone for the first time this, they were like, what? You can do this inside of Clickfunnels? And they've been doing this manually. So let's say, for example, you're building out a funnel like this. You can go into here and you can add, for an example, testimonials, right? So now you have this inside of a new page. Let's say that you're adding one of my templates and there's something that is missing and you want to add stuff to the funnel. So this will increase the speed of deliverability. You can do the same thing with sections. So let's say that you're doing a wait list. You can then add something like that to it. And as you can see, I have a lot of sections here. I have a lot of rows here that I can just add into my pages, and then I can customize them, and that will increase the speed of deliverability. Now there are other things that you can do. For example, going to Dribble or Pinterest and just finding inspiration before you build out your funnel. So that way you take a notepad like this and a pen and just sketch it out by hand first by looking at these landing pages and funnels that you find. So what I typically type out on Pinterest is just landing page, and I could do like coaching landing page or consulting landing page. And I just look at these, okay, like I like the theme of this one, but I wouldn't obviously build it as a website, as you can see there, maybe here, and I take sections from it. And the more I do this, not only do I get better, but I also have like a bigger memory of funnels that I've seen. So when I get a new client, it's just easier to kind of remember what I've seen. If it's, for example, a supplement or a health product, I have more experience and I've seen more inside of Pinterest, and it's just it makes it easier and faster for you to build a client. Those are a couple of things we have more inside of the full-time funnel designer program, but that's it for that question. Question number 2, how did you know you wanted to be a funnel designer? Number 1, I'm a creative person. I just love being creative, whether that's art or music and design. And there are a couple of things that I'm good at, a couple of things that I suck at. And so I'm just choosing to sell what I know that the market needs. And right now, it is funnels. Funnels are increasing in demand, and websites are going down because websites are more like brochures and funnels are more sales focused. And so when people and business owners need more sales, they need sales funnels to do that for them. And so they need us to build them for them. That's kind of how I knew I wanted to be a funnel designer instead of being a social media marketer, because I was that at first. And I was selling social media marketing to clients, and we were getting traffic to what? Traffic to websites because of my social media creatives or my social media content that I made for them didn't convert into cash, at least not that we could track. So I was like, man, data and sales funnels and conversions, how do we do this? And that's how I learned funnels. Question number 3, ever get tired of being a funnel designer for some specific reason? I don't get tired of being a funnel designer, to be honest, because even now that I have coaching clients and course students, and it's pretty much taken all my time to do that, I still don't get tired of building funnels. I still want to build funnels. I still want to have clients. And we're doing the client challenge as we do once a month. It's taking a lot of time to do both of those. And so I'm working longer hours than I probably should, but I don't get tired of it. It's just what I might sometimes get tired of is just having so many things to do that I end up working 12-hour days or sometimes 14. I also want to have a personal life. I have kids, I'm married, and I want to like focus on those stuff as well. I'm also training for an Ironman, and so balancing everything gets tiring, and I get tired from doing that, but not building funnels. If I could choose, I could just build funnels for 12 hours per day because I'm a creative person. I love being alone. I don't want to have a big team, a big company. I love being alone and building funnels and being in my creative space. So hopefully that answers your question. SMMA strategy question mark. I don't know what your question is with this one. Maybe it's what is a good social media marketing agency strategy to get clients? Well, that's not really what I teach, but to answer it simply, use what I teach for funnel designers for your social media marketing agency if that's what you're building. But again, I would highly suggest if you're doing that, make sure you sell them social media content or ads with funnels. So you sell them the full package. If you're into social media marketing, tell them this is how you use social media with your lead magnets, and you use your profile and your social media, which is what you teach, also to land those clients. So you're teaching social media marketing and you're selling those services. Use your profile, create content that sells and gets them on a call, or close them with my scripts that I use as a funnel designer. Use similar scripts, just tweak them a little bit. When we show a funnel in a portfolio, you show your case studies for social media marketing to close them. Question number 5. My client is taking a long time to fill out the onboarding form. Should I be worried? This is a content onboarding process that we use. So you can scroll down here. This is where clients fill out all of their content before we build the funnel. So we close them, we send them an invoice, they pay it. Then they fill out this onboarding form. If the client is taking a long time, that's probably why they hired you in the first place. They're busy with other things, so you shouldn't be worried. I would make sure though that you're following up with them a lot, and also tell them like, we're working right now on the feeling and the theme of the funnel and the structure of it, but I need you to fill it out for me to be able to build out the page, the content, meaning the copy, and the design and that sort of thing. But I wouldn't be worried. I would just, follow up with them without being spammy or without making it feel like it's their fault. So even if you have a 7 to 10 day delivery period or 14 days, just tell them like, we can't continue, or we can't start the funnel before you fill it out. And so if they fill it out and there's 3 more days, tell them like, okay, we're gonna need a couple more days to fill out. Never make it seem like it's their fault, even if it might be, right? Like, it's the same thing with me and my video team. They need my videos in order to edit them, in order for us to publish 1 video per day, which is the commitment that I made. So I made the decision, it's my fault, but you know what I mean? It's like, tell the client what it is. The reality is we need this in order to do this. And that's it. Don't make it personal. Don't make it seem like you're offensive. Just tell them this is what it is. We need this from you. That's it. That's cool. They understand that. Question number 6. Let's see if we're going to go through all of these, at least a couple more. How do you go about collecting payments? So I just use payfunnels.com. It's like Stripe. So you integrate it with Stripe. It's not like a proposal. You just put, here's the title of the invoice. Here's everything that's included. Here's the price. And if it's a recurring invoice, you just choose subscription. If it's a one-time fee, you choose one-time fee. If it's dollars or euros or whatever it is, you just choose the currency. And then you generate an invoice and you get a link. So you send them the link, they pay it with their card. Super easy, super simple. The fastest I've been paid through that invoice from me creating it, sending it to a client, is 12 minutes. So that's why I like it. You get paid up front, you get paid super fast. Question number 7. Does Clickfunnels automatically skip the downsell page if they automatically buy the one-time offer? So this is here, you can see one-time special offer. If you put this to set action to, okay, so we don't have a product yet because this is a template. If you put it to yes, link here, and choose the product, then it will take them to the next either offer or thank you page. And then if you put it to here, no, I don't want blah, blah, blah. So meaning I don't want this offer. Then you put it to a no link. So hashtag no dash link. That's the same as putting a button and putting the action to no link, don't buy upsell, right? And so, yeah, it will, if you put it to yes, it's gonna skip the downsell, meaning the downsell page is only, if we go back here, the downsell page is only for people who didn't get the upsell. So order form, upsell. Do you also want this? If they choose yes, you're gonna take them to the thank you page. If you choose no, then it's gonna give them another offer, another opportunity to get either the same offer with the payment plan or a lower ticket offer. So if you're new to upsells, downsells, that's kind of how that works. Next question. I got an e-com funnel prospect who reached out. What type of funnel should I recommend? So e-commerce funnels are a lot of fun. They're also a little bit tricky, especially if it's a brand with multiple products. Should you build a storefront, or how should you structure the funnels? So I learned this from Russell when he showed me a couple of examples of these are the funnels that they're, probably the best performing ones with ClickFunnels. He said what they all do is they find their winning product, right? So if they have 6 products, they find the one that's performing the best, the ones that's most popular. They, put out ads to a funnel with just one really good offer. So that way you have congruency from the ads to the product and to the funnel, but you just sell one product. It could be the same product, but you say, get 2 products, just pay for one, or buy one, get one is what they call it. Or it could be a 50% off offer, but it's just one offer so that people can say yes or no. That's the power of funnels. And then you use that as the front end to get people in, and you try to break even. On the next page, you say, hey, do you also want 6 more products as a bundle for a discounted price? Because now you've already paid for the traffic, they're coming in, and you're able to increase the ROI from your ads. You're able to increase the average order cart value. So yeah, that's kind of how I would do it. Go out with the best product and offer that to them, get them into the funnel. Then on the back end, you're building out your email list as well. And that's where you're really becoming super profitable. I remember when we did this for a Shopify brand, because they were using Shopify, and I told them, like, here's what I would recommend with Clickfunnels. If you don't want to try Clickfunnels yet, at least let me add upsells inside of Shopify. And that's what we did. And we did 11,000 in just a week of me adding the upsell pages. So next question, what if my clients ask for a refund after halfway into the project? Well, if they are asking for a refund, there's a couple of reasons why they might do that. And so we look at that first. Why are they doing it? Is it taking too long? Did you send over a draft and told them, like, this is not done yet, but this is kind of how it's looking right now, which is a big mistake, a big no-no. We talk about a lot of these things inside of the course, fulltimefunneldesigner.com. But yeah, you should ask yourself, why are they asking for a refund, right? Is it just because they changed their strategy? You should tell them upfront that there is no refund. There's a unlimited revisions included. If you do a refund, make sure that it's only valid after you delivered it, because that's when it's done. But I don't see a reason to do a refund if you know how to build funnels. So make sure you're really good at building funnels. Communicate with them. There's no refund, but I will offer you 100% unlimited revisions so that we are making sure that you're happy. That should be good. That should be it. How can I create a cool Facebook banner image like yours? Let's open Sketch. So something similar like this. You'll see this is just text that I've added here. And the text is super easy to just remove the fill, add border. Let's make it white for an example. We're gonna delete this here, and now we have the text here, and I can just decrease the opacity, and we have the text. This is just the logo, okay? And we can add the sub headline here. What else did I have? I think I had images of funnel mockups. So go to smartmockups.com. So for an example like this, once you use smart mockups, this is what I did, and I just added 2 of these here. Obviously don't make it like this, because that will reverse the text, but you get the point. That's kind of how I did it. It's not super hard once you understand the software. Next question, what is quantum resonating energy? How many hours per week do you schedule for your business? I'm trying to become better at time management. So I schedule every week for business. I mean, I schedule time for my family, not for my business. So I schedule time for my family at least 2 hours per day, sometimes more. Sometimes I go home at 6 p.m. and I go back to the office at 11 p.m. if I'm staying up late. Or sometimes I just wake up early and go home 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and I spend the rest of the night at home. So yeah, how many hours do I schedule? It's not that I schedule it for business. It depends. If you have a job still, then you got to schedule that. What I'm trying to do and tell people who still have a job is to find at least 2 hours. So it could be right after you get home from your job, or if you want to be with your family, you can do that, and then maybe spend 9 p.m. to 12. So you have 2-3 hours in the night where you can focus on learning something, which is what you're doing now. You're watching this video and you're learning, you're buying courses, or you're investing into a coach or something, and you're learning from someone at least 1 hour per day. And then you can implement it another hour or 2 hours per day. And so every single day you're moving a little bit closer to your goals, and you're just becoming a little bit better every single day, right? So that's kind of my recommendation there. I also have planners. So here's an example of a weekly planner that I use, and I just put, okay, so I'm gonna be working from, let's say, 12 to 4 p.m. I'm just gonna record videos. But for you, it could be from 12 to 4 p.m. If you're at work, you're gonna put it here, but you get my point. You just block out It doesn't have to be 5 p.m. I'm eating, 6 p.m. I'm doing this, 7 p.m. If it works better for you, do that. For me, it works better to put, okay, so from 6 p.m. to 9, I'm going to be with the family. And then after that, I'm going to record Loom videos for my coaching students. Or if it's 2 p.m., I'm going to be working. Well, I probably need 6 hours to build out a funnel for a client minimum. I want to make sure that it's really good. So I need to block out that time. That's kind of how I look at productivity and blocking out, or time management, if you will. So next question, where is Satoshi Nakamoto? I don't know. How do you determine your price for a funnel? I look at the value that I offer for them, and I have my minimums and maximums too, sort of my price range, but I determine my price for a funnel by looking at my value I can provide to them. Especially if they're selling high ticket, it's easier to say, look, I'll build out the funnel, I'll write the copy, I'll do everything for you, 5K. You're selling high ticket over the phone from 5 to 15K, so one client is paid for my funnel. You think that's worth it if it looks professional and it's converting? Yeah, okay, sweet, let's do it. If it's a lower ticket, they're selling a product for $7 or $47. I need to first determine if they have upsells and things I can add on the back end to make sure that they are actually being profitable as they're gonna then launch their ads later. I don't care about their ads. They can take care of that. They can outsource that to someone else. I just want to make sure, how am I going to be helping them scale their business? And then I tell them, this is my price. They actually ask me, what's the price? And then I know, okay, this is what you have right now. This is what you're selling. My fee is this amount. And usually it goes from 3,500 up to 5,000. That's the range that I'm in right now. But that's because I give custom deals. So usually I start at 5K. If it's just one funnel, if it's a package, it goes up to 10K. But yeah, I try to give people a good deal if I have the time to build their funnels. How do I know a funnel will convert? I know a funnel will convert when I have the offer, the sales message, and the design and the follow-up systems, the automations and stuff like that in place. So I have a funnel checklist for all of that. I know what I'm going through when I'm building out the funnel, but those are the main three things. Is the offer any good? Meaning if it's a free that then leads into a paid offer, is the hook correct? Are we getting people into the funnel? Is it converting? Is it enough curiosity? If it's a paid offer, I can look at my offer creation spreadsheets and look at, okay, here's the objections people have. Are we offering the right support that go along with the product? Or if it's a service, how are we communicating the problem clearly? There's a couple of things that I go through. It's almost on autopilot right now, but I do have simplified spreadsheets and systems and frameworks that people use inside of the course. And yeah, guys, that's it for this video. We made it through all the questions. If you have other questions, put them in the comments. I read all of your questions, and I'm happy to do another Q&A here in a couple of weeks maybe. So put them in the comments. Love reading all your questions. If you're in the group, post them there as well. I will see you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button if you haven't already. Post the bell thing, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Peace.